What's up, everybody? Welcome to Unparalleled Universe for another action figure review. And today we'll be looking at the Marvel Legends Captain America Civil War Giant Man Build-A-Figure wave. In this video, we'll mostly focus on the Giant Man Build-A-Figure itself, but we'll also take a quick look at the other figures in the wave. I'll do a quick review on each one of them. All of them except for Black Panther and Nuke, because I did full reviews for them, and I'll leave links in the description below so that you can check those out. And if you only want to see the Giant Man portion, go ahead and jump to the 8-minute mark in the video. That's where I start to talk about him in detail. So let's take a quick look at what you'll need to build Giant Man. You'll need Captain America, Iron Man Mark 46, the Red Guardian, Nick Fury, Civil War Black Panther, and Nuke. And let's take a quick look at all them together. I think this is a pretty solid set. I'm really happy with it. There's a couple repaints and reused parts, but there's some new stuff in there too, so it's pretty good. So let's start off with Captain America. This is just a redone version of the Captain America from the Thanos wave, and that's just a redone version of the Captain America from the Winter Soldier wave from a few years ago. And I'm okay with that because I was a big fan of that figure when he came out. So let's take a look here. The paint's pretty good on him, except for right here. I got a chip on the star, but I'll probably just touch that up. And I think he's pretty much just a full repaint of the Winter Soldier Captain America. I think the torso might be different. I don't have one handy to look at, but I think the torso's different. And so I guess he's just a repaint of the Thanos version. The one from the Thanos wave. But that one had brighter colors. So this one's painted a little darker, and that's cool. I like this one a lot more than that other one. But yeah, they did a good job. This is a cool figure. And for articulation, you know, he's got ball jointed shoulders, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He's got an ab crunch, goes back and forth. His legs come out about that much. He has high thigh swivels, double jointed knees, boot swivel. He's got the cool ankles everybody loves. So he's got all the good articulation. So yeah, he's a pretty cool figure. He's a repaint, but he's cool. I'm happy with him. Now let's take a quick look at Iron Man here. This Iron Man's a whole new sculpt. And I think this is one of the better sculpts that Hasbro's done. He's bulkier. And yeah, he looks cool. So let's take a look here. He's got a lot of nice details. He's pretty cool. And yeah, even though I think this is the best Hasbro Iron Man, I'm just never that impressed with Hasbro Marvel Legends. I mean, they're cool and stuff, but there's so many other companies out there that have really great Iron Mans, and it just makes the Hasbro ones not seem as great. He's got a pretty good ab crunch though, compared to some of the older Iron Man Hasbro figures. One thing that's kind of weird is this shoulder pad, the way it works. It really stops his arm from moving all the way up. So that's kind of weak. But other than that, he's got the regular articulation, you know, double jointed elbows, wrist swivel and hinge. As I said, he's got a cool torso joint. It moves pretty good. Here on the leg, when you bring it up, it pushes against this and kind of bends it. That kind of sucks. It's got double jointed knees. And he's, of course, got the cool ankles, which all the older Hasbro Iron Man figures lacked, and that was horrible. But yeah, he's definitely a big improvement over a lot of the old Hasbro Iron Man figures, so that's cool. He comes with a couple sets of hands. Actually, just 2 sets of hands. Yeah, he's got fists. Then he has some open hands. And then he has some blast effects that are pretty cool, and you can stick them here in his hands. They're pretty nice. Or you can stick them in his feet, so you can make him look like he's flying. So yeah, he's a pretty cool figure. Now on to Red Guardian here. This is a nice figure too, but he's just a repaint of the Captain America, or the Cap Wolf from the Onslaught wave. So let's take a quick look at him. The paint's okay, except for right there. Bam, that's ugly. And yeah, that's about it actually. The paint's okay. Actually, the star is messed up too. A little sloppy right here at the belt. Yeah, so the paint is not great on this guy, and it really should have been, because it's simple, you know. Just some red and white. It's a little messed up there. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty cool figure too. And then here we get another Nick Fury. And at first I didn't think I'd be interested in this because it's just a repaint of Bucky cap. But no, he's pretty cool. He's got enough stuff on him to make him unique. And yeah, he really reminds me of Nick Fury when he was like in the Spider-Man series from the 90s. I don't know why, but... or the figure that came out in that line. So that's pretty cool. I like this Nick Fury head sculpt. Got a lot of gray hair and stuff. That's pretty cool. Definitely like all these little belts and things that they have on him. Got a gun right here. I think that's the same gun from the Shield 2-pack from a couple years ago. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, he's good. He's a good figure. I'm happy with this one. It's got a nice Shield logo on the shoulder. And the gun strap to his chest doesn't come out. I thought that was kind of strange, but they do that sometimes. It's not a big deal. And for articulation, he's got ball jointed shoulders. He got bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, ab crunch, waist swivel. His legs come out about that much. It's got the swivel at the thigh, double jointed knees. You know, all stuff that we know about. Rocker ankles. All the standard Marvel Legend articulation, so that's cool. And what's nice about him is he comes with some extra heads. Got the Dirk Anger head. And that's pretty cool. I think it would have been cooler if it came with other specific Shield agents as well. But that's cool. At least we get this one. And it's pretty nicely sculpted too. And then he also comes with this this helmeted head, which is pretty cool. I like this a lot better than how they did with the 2-packs with just the generic face. But I think this is really cool. You could build your own little Shield strike force. I think that's pretty awesome. Yeah, so that's a good figure. And here's a quick look at Black Panther, which is an amazing figure. And a quick look at Nuke, which is also an awesome figure. And I'll leave links in the description below so you can check out my reviews of them. So overall, I think it's a pretty cool set. I'm very happy with the set as a whole, but individually, there's a few figures I probably wouldn't have bought unless I was trying to build Giant Man here. And yeah, but you know, it's not like I regret them or anything like that. I'm going to definitely hold on to everything that I have here. And yeah, you know, like I said, as a complete set, it definitely feels worth it because the Build-A-Figure is cool and there's definitely some really nice figures in the set. Like, I'm really happy with Black Panther, Nuke, Nick Fury, Captain America's cool, Iron Man's cool, Red Guardian's pretty cool. I think could have been a little bit better, but yeah, it's a pretty cool set. So now let's jump into the Giant Man Build-A-Figure himself. I'm really happy with it. I think they did a good job. Let's start off with the articulation here. So his head can move side to side. And it can move up and down. It can move down about that much. And it can move up a really nice amount, actually. Let's take a look here. Actually, I think get a little bit more than that. Let's see. Let's see here. There we go. Got to kind of be careful because his head will pop off. But yeah, it goes up a nice amount. And his torso doesn't crunch very much at all, but he does have a torso crunch there. And that's about as far as it goes. And that's about as far back as it goes. Then he's got a waist swivel that could move side to side. He has ball jointed shoulders. So his arms could come out to the side. And they could go all the way around. He has a bicep swivel. He has double jointed elbows. He has a wrist swivel and a wrist hinge. And for his legs, they could come out to the front about that much. A really nice amount, actually. Don't really go back too much. That's about as far as it goes. He does have an upper thigh swivel. He has double jointed knees. He doesn't have any boot swivel. And he does have ankles that tilt up and down and that rock back and forth. Yeah, so he's got a really nice amount of articulation. Pretty much just as much as any other smaller Marvel Legend figure, so that's very cool. So for some size comparisons, let's take a look at him next to the Toy Biz Giant Man figure. And man, he looks tiny next to him. Yeah, he definitely should have been a little bit bigger, but what are you gonna do? He would have been great if he was the size of the Toy Biz Giant Man. And here he is next to the other figures in the wave. And looking next to them, yeah, he should have definitely been bigger. So let's take a closer look at the details on him. Mine, the torso's a little loose. It's kind of annoying, but it's not a big deal. But yeah, for the details, they did a really nice job. I like the little blue lights on the gadgets that he has on him. That's very cool. They put a lot of work into this guy. It's very, very nice. He's got sculpted details throughout his whole body, just like Black Panther. They did a really good job. They really went all out with the details on the sculpt. So that's very cool. I'm glad that they did that. It's got details everywhere, man. And I like the colors also. You got like a purplish burgundy red color mixed in with the brighter red color. I guess it's more purple than it is red right here, but yeah. It looks cool next to the brighter red. Yeah, so he's very cool, man. I'm very, very happy with him. And let's take a closer look at his head sculpt. His head sculpt is my favorite part of the figure. Looks really good. It's got nice paint details in there. I was really disappointed with the Ant-Man figure that they did for the Ant-Man movie because his face was completely wrong, but they did a very good job right here. I like how you could see the eyes through the glass. That's so awesome. Yeah, it looks really, really cool. There's some more look like at the top of the head. He's got details sculpted everywhere. You can see some nice like paint wash on him. Yeah, it's very cool. I think this is one of the best Build-A-Figures I've seen Hasbro do in a while, and they've done some pretty nice ones lately. So overall, I am very happy with this figure, but I do wish that he was a little bit bigger, because as he is now, he isn't necessarily accurate to the movie, because in the movie, he was freaking huge, and it was dope, and I loved it. He was probably my favorite part of the movie. But yeah, I still very much like this figure. They did a really good job on the sculpt and details. He's very fun to play with. I might end up buying some of those 2-inch Avengers figures to display him with, because he would look very cool next to them. Yeah, so yeah, it's very good Build-A-Figure, and I'm very happy with the rest of the set that he came with. Like I said before, I probably wouldn't have bought all those figures unless I was building a Build-A-Figure, but I don't regret buying any of them. I'm very happy to have them, so it's very cool. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to check out CoolToyReview.com. Also be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that cool stuff. If you like the review, please be sure to check out my Black Panther and my Nuke review. Like I said before, I'll leave some links in the description below, so you go check those out. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. Peace.